Hey everyone, welcome to the second Q&A here in the Facebook group, and today we got questions from Steven, and he asks, how much trust do you put in Ahrefs, SEMrush, SEOmoz, etc. ranking systems that they have? Do you feel the numbers correlate with the results you're getting? I've noticed at times that even though a site I'm working on has a worse rank than the competitors, we still rank better than them. And lastly, what are some of your favorite SEO tools? Okay, so in regards to trust, which is your first question, I put just enough trust, but not too much. So I do look at the metrics these tools provide to some extent, but I don't let myself get too caught up. So I always make sure I go look at the sites for myself and use tools like a Wayback Machine to do a little digging. So this is actually a screenshot from some slides of a video I never actually released. But let's say I'm looking for a good expired domain to build a PBN. Let's say that I have a list of like 100 domains and I want to check if they're good for a PBN or not. So one thing you can do is like put those 100 domains in Ahrefs and look for the metrics and discard the ones that don't have high enough metrics that you're looking to have as domains on your PBN network. You can do that works. But say you have like one or two domains that have really good high metrics. So they have high metrics. They have a great link profile because you check the link profile on Ahrefs. You checked the anchor text the links coming in had. You checked everything. And at a glance, it looks good. So looking at the metrics, looking at the link profile, looking at whatever these tools show you, at first it looks good. But when you go at, for example, again using Wayback Machine, and go look at a snapshot from like 2 or 3 years ago, you see that this site has been previously used as a PBN, or you see something really fishy that you didn't find in these tools. So again, do trust the tools, but only to some extent. Don't blindly trust them. Have a look at Wayback Machine, which is it's free and it's really valuable. So yeah. In regards to trust, I don't trust them blindly, I do trust them to some extent. And just to address what you're seeing here on the screen, this is what I do when looking for expired domains. This is a tutorial for, if I'm not mistaken, Portuguese or Brazilian domains, but yeah, let's just go over it like for the sake of it. So first step, find a domain that has the same language as your site, so for language relevancy. So let's say you have a site about motorbikes in English, so find a site that is in English or your local language. Then any domain extension is good. Right here I give the example of Portuguese or Brazilian because, so PT or BR because this was an example for Portuguese and Brazilian. Then this is where I go and look at the metrics. So these metrics, trust flow and citation flow, are metrics from Majestic, and I just do both above 10, okay? And say if you have a trust flow 50 and a citation flow 12, this is not good because you want closest to a one-on-one ratio. Sorry. Yeah, I might release this video because this has some valuable info, but basically what I'm saying here, and you can read it then for yourself, is basically don't blindly trust tools and metrics because they might be wrong. Sometimes they're right, but sometimes they're wrong. That's why you shouldn't blindly trust them. In regards to your second question, which is, do you feel these numbers correlate with the results you're getting? You gave me an example that even though you have worse metrics than your competitors, you still rank above them. It happens all the time because the numbers do somewhat correlate with rankings, but not always though, because there's other things that come into play. One of the biggest ones being the on-page SEO. And proximity as well. So even though your competitors may have a domain with higher metrics and links with higher metrics, if their on-page SEO is trash, most likely it will be easy to rank above them. So yeah, like I said, I don't blindly trust these metrics because they're not 100% accurate, because there's a bunch of factors that come into play. Finally, what are your favorite SEO tools? Here's 3. My favorite one is Ahrefs. It's a tool I use the most to check the link profile of a domain, the referring domains, the anchor text from the links they're coming in. It's a very complete tool and totally worth the price in my opinion. So yeah, that's my favorite one. Then I also use Majestic, simply for metrics like trust flow and citation flow. And one I really also like is Ubersuggest from Neil Patel, just because it gives you like some good keyword ideas, and yeah, it's good. Yeah, and yeah, that's about it. Then question from Ren Weaver. I hope I'm saying your name right. Sorry if I'm not. Do you have to build your silo Pilar hub and spoke content to rank, or can you just write the content for topical relevance and link building? So, I mean, you can, and I'm pretty sure people do it, but for me what works is simply just to write quality relevant content. So if the guy ranking above you has like 1,000 words, write 2,000. have several headers, cover a lot of topics, add SEO optimized images and videos, add meta descriptions with Yoast SEO, for example, and you're good. People make it look more complicated than it really is, you know. And I know this seems pretty basic, but the truth is, if you write quality content and long form content covering several topics, adding images and whatnot, you'll most likely outrank any of your competitors. Okay, so yeah, don't make it too complicated. It is more simple than what people think. So yeah, just write a lot of content, 2,000 words or more words than your competitors, and make it SEO optimized, and yeah, you're good. Then another question from Ren: what strategies are there for local SEO to beat the major directories like Yelp, Expertise, FindLaw, etc.? I don't know of any strategy to specifically outrank major directories, but the regular local SEO strategies I do work to outrank anyone. So yeah, keep in mind that GMB rankings are somewhat correlated with organic rankings. So if you're having a hard time ranking on the 3-pack, take a look at how your organic rankings are doing. And if you're interested, I have this mini series on how to rank in GMB. I know that's not like your main question, but yeah, it's a bit outdated maybe, but it might be a good taking a look at it. But your question was more about like outranking organically these Yelp listings and whatnot. Like I said, I don't have any specific strategies for that. Just regular SEO just works, you know. Then another question from Ren. Regarding local SEO, what is the most powerful of these 3 backlinking categories for ranking commercial intent keywords? A local backlink, an industry-specific backlink, or a high-authority national backlink. So commercial intent keywords are keywords like where to buy dog food, buy dog food online, best dog food, affordable dog food, cheapest dog food for sale, whatever. These are commercial intent keywords. I don't know about types of backlinks for specific keyword types, but what I can say is when you're looking to get a backlink, you need to look for both power and relevancy. And if you can combine both, then you have the perfect link. Most of the time people prioritize power over relevancy because it might be harder to find relevant backlinks. For example, a relevant backlink would be something like a link from a blog about lawyers linking to your law firm's site. But yeah, so specific links to rank for commercial intent keywords, I really can't answer that. But what I can say is if you have to choose between either a relevant link or a powerful link, I would go to the powerful link. But in the future, if you can also have relevant links, go for it. Because like I said, you don't just want to have powerful links. The idea is to have a mix of both powerful and relevant links. I hope this helped, and I'm not sure if it did, but yeah, if you guys have any questions, and again, the giveaway winners are Ran and Steven, so you guys just won free social signals pack. Just message me here on Facebook and I'll send me your links, and I'll do a social signals blast to your domains. And that's it. Is it the end? I don't know. I'll keep on doing this if you guys like it and if you guys have more questions. I noticed that I ramble a bit and I take maybe too much time answering your questions, so I'm just getting used to it, so sorry about that. These videos might get better in the future, they might not. I'll try my best. And yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. Post them here in the comments. If you write 2 or more questions, I'll give you a social signals package for free, just like I did to Ran and Steven. If you just ask 1 question, no problemo, I'll still answer it. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one.